Cute, sexy, and fun. You're watching CSF Nation's own WMK TV, Channel 90.
Good morning, CSF Nation. Just a friendly reminder, if you're enjoying this program, please smack that like button and make it jiggle, and smack the subscribe button and make it jiggle. Thank you so much, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Ciao!
All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, we got it. We're good. Okay. Good morning, CSF Nation. Welcome you to a special Tuesday edition of Makini in the Morning. Reason is, I had an idea, want to stick with it. This kind of popped in last night, and I wanted to do this live with you guys. So as you guys know, I'm getting started on the Dia de Muertos drawing that I do every year. And originally I was going to do La Hermosa Barbie as Mama Bear intended, but I immediately thought of an idea that I had a while back, possibly earlier this year, of doing 2B from Nier Automata dressed in Day of the Dead attire, or dressed as like Catrina, either or. And I put a vote out on Twitter. People seem to like that idea more, and you guys seem to like that idea on the community post too, even though you guys didn't understand what I was talking about. So that's what we're doing today. That's what we're gonna do today, this morning. Sorry if we jumped in a little bit later on this one. The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to get, well, at the end of today's show, we're going to try to at least get the line art started. I want to try to get, I want to get to the line art, I want to try to get to at least getting the line art up and ready before we wrap it up. So we're going to start off with doing thumbnails first, and then we're going to start off with doing the thumbnails first, getting a good thumbnail pose first, and then we're gonna get into doing the rest. Then we'll start getting a rough sketch, a base sketch, and then get started on the line art at the very least. That's kind of be my focus. So we're doing a special Tuesday show. I've decided we're gonna be doing 2B as La Catrina. This will be my annual Dia de Muertos piece. Speaking of which, if you guys see, this is my thank you to Cossack for encouraging me to use this more often. This is pure reference, so I put together a little wall of references that I can use. I think likely I want to take some elements from the bride attire that Sakimi-chan did. I might want to take a couple elements from Dishwasher's interpretations of 2B as well, but then, you know, dress that up in Dia de Muertos attire, so face mask, everything. I might do a couple of variations on this one with some with the face mask, some with the face paint, some without the face paint, some with the bandana. The bandana itself is going to be face painted as well, some without it. This will be the last drawing in today's this will be the last drawing in this month's art batch for channel members, so I'll have multiple variations. I'll probably put this as a put this one as available to all channel members as a special thank you. So yeah, that's what we're going to be focusing on today. Anyway, we got 11 people watching. Smack that like button, make it jiggle. Smack that subscribe button, make it jiggle. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to this one. So, Power, good morning to you. Neo J, good morning to you. And I learned how to scroll. I actually learned how to scroll here on the... I learned how to scroll here. And we got music by Punyu Munyu. Punyu Munyu, which I discovered over this weekend. So, really great stuff. So, anyway. Smack the like button, make it jiggle. Smack the subscribe button, make it jiggle. Thank you, everybody, showing up for this little Tuesday special. All right, good morning to Neo J. Power, good morning to you. He says, good evening, wherever you are. I will make 2B the Spanish Grim Reaper and drag Jellywigs Master to hell faster than Scorpion. Oh, that is absolutely diabolical. Not all dog trainers go to heaven. Eli, good morning to you. Jay, good morning to you. Did you see the pic that I put in the gaming channel Discord? Let me check that. I will check that real quick. By the way, guys, we do have an active Discord. Link in the description. Let me go ahead and open up my Discord real quick. And where is the gaming talk? Is it under the gaming talk, or is it on? Oh, it's probably under the gotcha talk. Okay. Oh, that's right. Duet Night Abyss is already out. Okay. I might put up a poll this weekend. We might do Duet Night Abyss on Saturday. We might do Duet Night Abyss on Saturday. Let me know if that's something you guys want to check out. Otherwise, we might do a regular show on Saturday. We might do a regular setup on Saturday. We got like a lot of games that we need to finish anyway. So, we might do Duet Night Abyss on Saturday. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. That'd be really cool though. That would be really cool though. So yeah. So Duet Night Abyss on Saturday. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Emerald, good morning to you. Awesome One is awake. Good morning to you. 2B is bash. No. I think somebody else has already taken that spot. And it has pissed off Angry Joe in the process. We might cover that tomorrow. On top of The Outer Worlds 2. The Outer Worlds 2 failing. We got some gaming news to cover tomorrow. Some clothes with some with clothes, some without. No, we're gonna keep. I'm considering doing a revealing like attire. So some without clothes, like a burst mode or something like that. Like an mode. Christian, good morning. Discord, you say yes. Finish AC Shadows. I don't have AC Shadows, so I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's get into this, guys. All right, let's get into this. So, like I said, let's spend the first maybe first 20 minutes or so. Let's spend about the first 20 minutes in getting a pose together. Yeah, I think let's spend about the first 20 minutes getting a pose together. So let's get some thumbnail. Let's do some thumbnail posing here. So first thing I'm gonna do is let me get a brush ready. Okay. Okay, and just gonna bring this up here. All right, so the first layer we're gonna do, first thing we're gonna do is do thumbnails. Let's see if we can do. Let's see if we can do. Let's see if we can do. Let's see if we could do. Let's see if we get like a couple really good poses in order. So. And I'm gonna number it, and what we'll do is we'll number it 1 to like 6 or whatever. So 1. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's do something maybe fitting for the character. I'm not pretty fast when it comes to this. So. We could probably do it with the sword, though. Or with the sword at least visible. Here. And we can have this sword mounted behind her, or just having her carry it. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be a close-up. I'm thinking probably close-up, half body, I guess. And I'll probably just scope out an idea for her outfit real quick. Here, like this. Push it up. And we can do full corset. And I tend to have a thing for like one-legged dress or slit cut dress with like frills or something like that. And then just kind of exposing kind of like the suit she has underneath. Then we can either do a cloth draped over her, or we can do something like with just like a bunch of flowers on top of that. I guess it's like a first pose. You can't really see the body too much, so let me just... There we go. So that's one. That's one. Here. So that's one. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh, my windows are all over the place right now. There you go. Oh shit. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. All over the place right now. My bad. Sorry. So that's one. Alright, let's do two. We could do a close-up, like we did with Morgan. You could probably do a close-up like what we did with Morgan. Here. Just like the idea of because I want to finish. Because basically the objective is to see if I can finish this just in time for the holiday, which will be starting in Halloween and then end on November 2nd, if I'm correct. So basically by this weekend. So this one could be a more, this one could be much more up close. You could do this as a much more up close shot. Something like this. We got 12 people watching, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Smack that like button, guys. It's like thank you for the impromptu two-day stream, you know? Tuesday stream will be impromptu. So what? If we want to go for, because now I'm already having ideas of like going like, of like doing like maybe just like go for broke or something like that with having I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know, because I'm like, I'm already having ideas of having maybe a subtle, do a subtle, like, have like a subtle reference to, or just have like a subtle A2, possibly A2 outside. I'd love it to be foggy right now. It's cool right now, but I'd love for it to be foggy right now. I'd love for the fog to come rolling in today. It might come in today. We could probably play some like transparency. Play this like transparency a bit. My body construction is a bit rough on this one. But I guess I'm really thinking of doing up close shots. I think I'm doing like up close shots just because it feels very dynamic. It can feel very dynamic, yeah. And by the way, I want to say thank you to everybody who really came out for the Nurse Morgan that I posted yesterday. It's like it's 600 and like I think it's close to 700. I think it's like 650 likes on Twitter. So it blew up. Nurse Morgan blew up. I guess I knew we was gonna start blowing up eventually. So, but thank y'all because you guys really came out for the first one we did, and I'm actually glad we ended up doing. I'm actually glad we ended up doing 2 poses. I'm actually really glad. Maybe. That's a big maybe, Emerald. I might just play. This might be the one time where I'm just like, you know what? I may want to just kind of experience it as it's originally intended. This might be it. This might be one of those times where I'm just like, you know what? I maybe want to play it as originally intended. Oh, we got my pure refs. Two thing, 4. Let's see. Let's see. So now I'm playing with, because now I want to play with up close shots. I want to play with more up closer kind of attire. We can have the sword holstered behind her, or we can just have it stick out. Let me know what you guys. Let me know which pose you guys like so far. Some of these are more standard fare, and just because I like doing I'm doing much more up close shot. This one's a little too large. Let me go slim you down here. Switch you down. So let's do. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 5. Here. Here. The stuck-up pose. No. What? You know what? It's kind of funny thing because that Nurse Morgan is like that was a much more dynamic, pose. That was a way more dynamic pose than I even anticipated, and that worked. It worked though. It worked. That worked, so I don't know. Maybe this one could be the same. I don't know. Six. Okay. The day following, I've only able to see 2 block distances. Crazy. So I'm just looking up poses. Something that's much more. Just getting ideas. I don't know. Getting some ideas. I just want to see this idea because if I don't think I'll have the time be able to finish in time if I try to do two characters. Or if I try to do two characters in one pose, I might not be able to have the time to do it. I might not be able to finish in time, but I thought about having 2B in A2. And A2 both in Dia de Muertos attire.
Hey, Emerald. I mean, hey, Lucky Go.
Okay, let's see if we can do a standard. Let's see if we can do a standard one. Start using... Let me know if there's any that... Let me know if there's any that stick out to you. Let me know if there's any that stick out to you. We'll probably go for another... I'll probably do another, like, 2 more. And then we'll probably just go from whatever we could come together. Whatever we may come together with, at the end of this. This one feels much more traditional, I guess. Dia de Muertos. So this will be 7, 8.
Let's do... Let's see if I can add some flow to... I want to try to add some flow to this one.
I'm digging this right now. You have vocal houses? Punchy Munchu. It's like a Punyu Munyu. It's like a mix of like vocal house with drum and bass with ethereal, very ethereal. It's very Y2K sounding. It sounds very, like, ripped straight out of the early 2000s PS2 era. That's why I love it. I'm just gonna have I'm just playing one full album. I got like playing one full album on loop right now. Just one album. It's meant for bumps, basically. I'm not sure where that other leg is doing though.
Oh.
Alright, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Okay. No, I'm just thinking of something. I'm thinking of something. I think. This one might work. This one might work. I'm gonna put a check on the ones that I like. I'm gonna put a check on the ones that I like because I'm like 2. Okay, so the ones I like are 2, 5, and 9. Let me know. Oh. Sound off in the comments, which one do you, if there's one that kind of sticks out to you. I might have to omit 6 just because I don't think I'll be able to do like 2 characters in time for the holiday, so. Because I want to try to finish this by the end of the week. So yeah, sound off in the comments, guys. I'll give you guys like a couple minutes to like give me your thoughts. But I'm leaning towards 2, 5, and 9. Also one says 2 or 5. Those are just ones that it's just the ones that I checked off. Those are the ones that I like. But I did 9 total, so. Stuff. Two, the stuck up in Yon. 2 or 9 because it's more dynamic. Yeah. 7. Neo J says 7. It's like that's a much more traditional, like La Catrina like pose. 259. Well, it's good to not make. Although I make an exception on 9. Those are just ones that I like. Those are the ones that I like. So I like 2, 5, and 8. Okay. So I'm only gonna pick one. I'm not gonna end up doing 2 poses. I'm only gonna pick one. So I honestly think, like, I honestly am leaning towards 2 because it's much more constructed. The body is more constructed, and I'm honestly leaning towards 2, to be honest with you. It's been a while down. Okay, 8. Oh, Mars likes 8. Mars likes 8. Okay. The thing is, with 2, I can make that interesting. The Ozzy look at those poses, she looks amazing. Okay. I think I want to do 2. Like, I think I want to do 2. I think 2 feels like that has a lot more has a lot more pop to it. It's low angle, but I think it could work. I think let's do 2. Let's do 2. Alright, so I'm gonna duplicate this thumbnail. I'm gonna duplicate it. Duplicate, and this will be pose 2. This will be pose 2. Okay. Shift-I. There we go. Okay, and we got that, so I'm gonna set this to, let me go turn on the time lapse, record it. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. So I'm gonna have this one up here. This might be my reference. And then let's do a rough. Let's do a rough first. Let's do a rough sketch first. Let's record history off. We're gonna set the. I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you over here. And then. Okay. A bunch of references here. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me find a good sketch. Let's find a good sketch brush. Because we're just gonna sketch it right now. There's a sketch rough. Yeah, let's get some brush. Okay. So we're gonna start from here. Sometimes I'll start with the head, sometimes I'll start with the body. The only thing that's gonna get me is the freaking legs. That's the only thing that's gonna bother me. The thing that really is gonna bother me is the legs. Work.
What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Hang on. AFK, good to see you. Thank you for rejoining at the ambassador tier. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god.
So for those who are just joining in, we're getting started on, I want to do a stream live with you guys to, there we go. There we go. I do need to make custom alerts just for Makini in the morning. But what I'm thinking of is,
and thank you so much, AFK. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Love you too.
No, what I'm thinking of is having her hood over her head. Or something like that. Let's move this down. Pull this down, move this down, so we can see a bit more of her head, though. So this might be a more up and close kind of shot. So for the outfit, though, because we've got plenty of references to use. I have you alert on my phone. So I probably want to take cues from probably want to take some cues from her standard attire. Let me drag this out so you guys can see it a bit more. This is my reference guide. So I probably want to take some cues from her bride outfit, the bride outfit that Sakimi-chan put together, with like little cues of, say, like dishwashers kind of style, dishwashers interpretations of the character too. But drench it all with traditional, but fuse it with traditional Dia de Muertos inspired attire. Okay, so this is still the rough. Okay. So we're doing so this is our annual Dia de Muertos illustration, so let's do the bandage. Let's do the bandage. And I'll have a version without the headband as well. I'll do a version without it, so I'll do it without the version. Blindfold. I'll do the version without a blindfold as well. Got 14 people watching, man. You guys are amazing. Smack that like button, guys. Let's get to where are we? We got 15. Let's get to 25 likes. That'd be great. So I'm gonna do just a rough idea of how I want the outfit, how I want her to look. She's likely gonna be drenched in because I can see her kind of like pulling or gently like touching her drape, gently touching her hood in a way. But she is going to be in full makeup. So she's got full makeup. Let's take I love this, like scroll tier. Or we could do like this one right here. We could do this with a full hat. A full hat with like flowers. With like flowers on top. Or we can do this as a hood. Here. Let's make it sleeveless. Let's do sleeveless. Push up the breast a bit. And then I'm probably going to do one with a different kind of corset, maybe. This is just for now, guys. It's just for now. We could maybe do something like this. You can still have the pattern, but I think we can also make that corset see-through too. Make it see-through. But to kind of keep the Dia de Muertos like attire, keep the attire kind of intact, keep it intact. We're gonna do or keep the dress intact, kind of like fusing two dresses together in a way. Let's make it one. Let's make it a slit dress with frills. Let's add frills here. We could do like frills on. And we'll need to incorporate sugar. We'll definitely need to incorporate sugar skulls on the dress somehow. Even one maybe in the shape of Yoko Taro's head. Do a sugar skull in the style of Yoko Taro's. It's funny because 2B just being such a pop culture icon. I'm calling her a pop culture icon. 2B has become such a pop culture icon. Like every time it does well. Like it does well every time I draw 2B, it does pretty well. Like it gets a lot of attention. It gets plenty of attention whenever I draw 2B. So because I'm thinking, I'm like, man, this could be amazing. Like, this could end up being amazing if we do this right. And then I'm gonna have pantyhose on her with thigh highs, with kind of like her traditional thigh highs. Nice. There's a way I could take that, because I'm still stuck on either being a frill skirt. I'm still stuck on being not a frill skirt. I'm still stuck on being either have a hood over her, having a hood over her with flowers on top, or alternatively do a full, do a sombrero or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be elegant. It's going to be elegant as what you see here, as with these two pictures right here. It's going to be very elegant. Elegant yet revealing. Elegant yet very revealing. Elegant yet revealing. And it's gonna have, all those little details on top as well. So I'm thinking of a hood. And even you'll see her, you'll see her katana. You'll see her katana in the background. You'll see her holding her katana like that. But even the katana has sugar skulls on it. Has is decorated. Is also decorated in Day of the Dead style. Very decorated. It has decorations on there. So make it very la Catrina. So it's this would be good for you. But one of the poses I was originally going for is the hood over. Or, I'm thinking the hood over because the way I have her left arm up like that, she's pulling the hood down a bit. Maybe gently touching the hood a bit, but have, but she needs to have flowers on top. She needs to have the flowers. But I'm also, like I said, I want to make the top revealing, make it revealing too. Make it revealing. Make the corset revealing. So I'm wondering if I could push that Strengthen it, like, make it a bit more dynamic. And instead of keeping it straight up, let's see if we can... Let's see if it'll be more dynamic if I tilt it. Oh! See, I really like figuring that... Sometimes I like figuring this out live. I like doing this live. Because we kind of figure it out, and you're just like, oh, we got something real cool. We got something real cool, you know? And she's gonna have, like, basically her trademark attire is just fused with a Dia de Muertos style dress. Let me tilt this one more time. And no, I'm just saying because like tilt it and make it feel more dynamic. Like maybe make it feel more. And I'm thinking that she's gonna be in face paint. She's gonna be in Day of the Dead makeup. She's gonna be in full makeup. But the blindfold, but even her blindfold is gonna be decorated as well. So I'll have one where like her blindfold's decorated, but then I'm gonna have one where she doesn't have the blindfold. But hey Sean, good morning. I'm doing I want to do an impromptu Tuesday show just because I really want to go with this idea for 2B as La Catrina for my Day of the Dead annual Day of the Dead drawing. So but yeah, she's gonna be in full face paint. I didn't even think about that. Put a flower. Put a flower here. Put a flower here with the ribbon. With the ribbons even decorated. Make it feel like a gotcha skin. Make it feel like a S tier gotcha skin, you know? Like an S tier gotcha skin, you know? Like I would pay $60. I would pay $60 to get this skin. To pull for this skin. give it that kind of that feeling, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, it's kind of looping. So I didn't realize it was looping. So I thought it was more than that, but it's okay. Let's play that. Let's play the other one. Yeah, let's play the other one. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I think we got it. 12 people watching. Man, you guys are amazing. Okay. Let's do a base. Let's do a base now. So we're gonna do a base sketch, and then we'll build our line art from here. Let's take a moment to stretch. Let me take a moment to stretch real quick. Okay. Let's get up and stretch. When I do these longer shows, I'm making it more of a habit to just get up and stretch and get some water real quick. So, okay, all right, let's do this. Okay.
I think it's gonna really come together as serious.
How on the film?
There's some really good cosplays of 2B too, so I'm using as well.
You said
Hmm?
don't ruin it. Cause this is better than I could have ever imagined.
So what I'm doing right now is the base sketch for anybody who's just joining in.
I hope you're okay. I hope you're not lonely.
And she's gonna be in full face paint, so. There's never a shortage of references to use for drawing 2B. It's unlimited. And I'm gonna clean that face up. Don't worry, don't worry. The face is gonna be much better. I promise. You always try to get to the line art before we wrap it up today. So I do need to probably pick this up.
So this center is going to be revealed. Is going to be a see-through. The center is going to be a see-through. So it's just when the moment you get to the skirt, this one it becomes a see-through. So this entire center area, I want it to be a see-through. So you see her navel and such like that. And then we'll turn the regular, and then her. And it's gonna be like a long dress, basically. But it's gonna be a frill dress. The dress is gonna have the same symbols on it. It's gonna have the same pattern, but it's gonna be it is like a fusion of two different cold. It's almost like a very fantasy like fusion too, in a way. Fusing traditional Day of the Dead attire with 2B's attire. And just having, those patterns and everything, having all those decorations on top. As you can see here. So I know, I usually don't do on Tuesday show, but I was really inspired. Let's just put it this way. I was really inspired this morning to go live, so. And we could probably do it in a moment where something like what you see with Sakimi-chan, where her skirt and everything is like in the moment. It's in the movement. Her skirt and everything is like flowing, flow too. I'm gonna turn her thigh highs into a corset, turn it into pantyhose, basically. Into pantyhose. And I'll decorate the thigh highs too. Something like that. I'll decorate the thigh highs, something like that, so. So tight up to there, just have it, maybe have it sub the cooch. Now, as far as arms concerned, this is going to be a frill. This is going to be frill. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, let's do this again. So we got the frills. She's still gonna have the same gloves. And the gloves might be decorated. That might adjust the pattern to make it more. I'm still deciding if I should do a hood or... If I do a hood, then it's gonna have a lot of flowers on top. But I think, yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Just something draped over her head in a way. Like a bride. I kept telling myself, I was like, dude, bro, you've gotten better at hands, so don't stress, okay? Don't stress out about it. You've gotten better at hands lately. If the Morgan is any evident, you've definitely gotten better at drawing hands lately. So hands lately. So don't stress out about it. Just want to know, so that way. Okay. I think this works. I think this can work. What is going on? What is going on? I can do another version with the frill top like this. Just gonna try to basically I'm trying to leave myself open to do different variations. I want to leave it open for multiple variations that I can do. But with the face paint, I'll probably incorporate jewelry when it comes to the blindfold. I'll incorporate jewelry to it. Sorry. I think we have something, guys. I think we have something. I think we have something. He wants to feed the hardest draw. Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Oh shit, in the basket. The fuck? The hell? Okay. I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. And I think we decided to just do a full, could work. I think this could work. I just wonder if I could tilt it just a little bit more. I think this could work. Let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys feels more Street Fighter. I think this could work. I think we have a winner here. I think we have a winner. Okay. It's gonna be tricky. This one's gonna be tricky to do, but I think we could do it. 16, okay. Let's get to 25, guys. Let's get to 25 likes. Come on, let's make that. Okay, I think we got it, guys. Alright. Let's do... Okay, I'm gonna group this up. I'm gonna group this here. This will be rough. And before we do anything, save as. This is going to be Clip Studio Paint. This will be CSF Nation term. Okay, CSF Nation term. Term 9. No, this is term... Oh, this is term 9. Sorry, this is term 8 and term 9. Okay, yeah, this is term 8, term 9. Okay, so this is term 9. So this is term 9, Dia de Muertos, to be as La Catrina to be. La Catrina to be near X. Near Automata X Dia de Near Automata X Dia de Muertos. Okay. Okay. This is term 9. This is term 9. Yeah, this is term 9. I realized. I was like, yeah, so I skipped 4 months. I forgot to send the batches out for term 8. So I'm lumping term 8 and term 9 into one batch. So you're going to get 4 months worth of work. So channel members are going to get 4 months worth of art in November. So I'm going to be sending that batch is going to contain the past 4 months of work, okay? So we're on term 9 right now. Term 10 is November and December. We do every 2 months is a term, basically. Each term lasts 2 months, so 2 months worth of art for each term. So term 10 is November and December. Term 11 will be January and February. So each term that we do for the member rewards, each term lasts 2 months. So it's kind of that's the idea. So we're on term 9. So term 9 is September and October. Term 8 is July and August. So what channel members are going to be getting is the past 4 is basically 2 terms put together, 2 terms lumped together in one huge batch, where it will contain the past 4 months of art. So hope that clears it up. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, what's our time? Okay, so I got about like 20 minutes. So we got about like 20 minutes to like get started on this line art. So, okay, so this would be line art. I feel like I treat this like a Patreon. I treat this like I'm running a Patreon, basically. It's like I'm running a Patreon, basically. So let's do the face because we need to. Okay, I want to redo, so we're gonna get that. I want to get that face right. So let's do a fine liner brush. Let's do a fine liner. Okay. You want to grab. Oh my God, let's grab. I want to grab those eyes. Let's do those eyes. So we're starting on the line art right now. No, Sean, I've been doing this ever since I got monetized. That was always the plan. Ever since I got channel memberships enabled, this was always the plan I was going to do. I was going to treat it like a Patreon, give you guys a batch each month of new artwork, and even add exclusive artwork too. So, but I'm doing it now. I'm just like, everything I do now is meant for channel members. So, but they get the whole shebang. They get channel members get the whole thing. They get the full illustration in full resolution. They get the final illustration in full resolution. They get the processes. They get the process, such as sketches, works in progress, step by step, and even time lapses as well. So, and certain illustrations, I will do multiple variations based on whatever tier. Based on which tier, with the highest tier usually getting all the variations plus usually a more spicier, like not safe for work variation. Which I'll probably be back to start doing some more of that in the future too. I'm gonna start doing some more of that in the future. And the fact that we've had so many freaking members who have been here since day one, like freaking AFK, thank you so much. She has been a member since day one. She's up there with Stunning and Squeaka. They have been members for over 3 years. At the highest tier, by the way, at the highest tier. And a lot of, with the channel members, a lot of it, I have the CSF Nation to thank, because if it was for the channel members' incredible support, I wouldn't be doing digital right now. I would be back doing the digital again. You guys kind of paid for my you guys basically paid for my tablet. No, the basic tier is only $1. It's only $1 a month just to join at the tourist tier, with $10 being the $10 a month would be the ambassador. So I have tourist, resident, representative, and then ambassador. Most of my members are usually at the representative tier, because I have because Squeaka because Squeaka and even Bruce started gifting memberships, and I was like, man, you guys are freaking amazing. And I think at some point we had, at some point, and I think it was earlier this year, at some point we hit an incredible milestone, and it was a lot of it was thanks to Squeaka, but we hit an incredible milestone earlier this year of having 100 members, which is absolutely insane. 100 members. But it was kind of a funny thing because they kept, it's kind of funny because, like, Squeaka kept, like, Squeaka kept gifting memberships and act like I didn't pay attention that she was doing that behind my back. Squeaka kept gifting memberships. I'm like, okay, we on Squeaka. Okay, so for the last 20 minutes, I'm gonna switch over to. For the last 15 minutes, I'm gonna switch over to the Peak Gaming OST. So we'll be back, and like I said, Peak Gaming News Roundup will be the news roundup will be tomorrow. So regular schedule. This has almost become like the theme song for Peak Gaming, just because I play this the most time, and it's just like, it fits to the theme. It fits to those early 2000s Y2K vibes. I'm just happy we're finally at the line art phase, so I'm gonna be going crazy with the line art. And I gotta set up all the different variations too, which is gonna be it's gonna be a time consumer. So. But the goal is to try to finish this by, let's see, when is Oh, it's on Sunday. Okay. Oh, it's on Saturday. So I have. Okay, so we have until Saturday. So I got to finish this by Saturday. So that's gonna be. So it's gonna be Saturday. So okay. Good to know. Good to know. So now it's. So I have by Saturday to finish this one. So I'm gonna be. So my ass is gonna be working around the clock, basically. So I have until the weekend to finish this, so it's gonna be my focus. Yeah, Dia de Muertos is only 2 days, and it's only on Saturday and Sunday. So it's the holiday, Dia de Muertos. It's on Saturday and Sunday. So I want to try to finish this just in time for the holiday to begin. Mm-hmm. So crazy how I just like, it's so crazy. It's like the moment I was doing like cross training in my real job. I was doing cross training real job, and that's when I started like the moment I was doing cross training for the past 2 months ago was like the moment I started getting back into drum and bass, and more specifically getting back in the jungle. Because I listen to... I don't know if you guys do this like I do. I don't know if you guys do this like I do. But I listen to a lot of those... Pizza Hotline does it. Pizza Hotline does it. So many people do it. They'll put up an entire mix of drum and bass tracks from, you know, like PlayStation 1, PS1 era drum and bass, PS1, N64, Dreamcast, Jungle. I listen to those mixes all the time. I listen to those sometimes, yeah, exactly. And I think it just kind of in general got me back into listening to video game soundtracks again. It low-key got me back into listening to video game soundtracks again, so... Even stuff from, like, very obscure games that I've never heard of. But no, I'm going to be working on this. We might do a Thursday. I might do a Thursday Makini in the morning. Just so I can get more time to work on this. And I'm hoping by Thursday I can have the flats ready. I'm hoping by Thursday I can have the flats ready. Today, I want to see if I can get most of the line art finished. Just take some time to get most of the line art finished. So I'm going to be working on this to and from the train. To work today. During my commute today. Bro. Bro, this shit goes way too hard. Third Strike's OST goes way too damn hard, man. I think it's way too hard for my shows, man. Then again, I love Double Impact. Then again, I also love I love Second Impact's OST as well. So I'm just listening to like fucking multiple arrangements and shit, like on it. Okay. Groove Rider. That's my favorite big producer. Yes. Okay. So we got the face. The face for now. We got the face for now. I might adjust this a bit here and there, so it's, okay. So we got the face. Okay, so now we gotta do the... Oh, man, now we're gonna do... the bass. I don't do fucking Spotify, guys. No, it's just... I've locked myself into a specific subgenre. I've locked myself to a specific subgenre, and I've locked myself to a specific period. And it's basically 90s slash early 2000s jungle. That's my thing. That's my niche. That's my kind of kink right there. I thought I remember this. Like, what was it? What was it? There was a sample. Oh yeah, this one right here. What was it? What was it? What's your? What was it? There was a short here. Favorite. Favorite sub-genre. Drum and bass. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this video for you. I'm gonna play this video for you, and I'm gonna see if you guys like what is your kind of thing. So I'm gonna play this real quick. So I'm gonna play this real quick for you. I'm just pure jungle. With a little bit of liquid. Just a little bit. Not too much though. Just a little dab of liquid. But I'm pretty much jungle the whole way through. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna have to save this one for, I'm probably gonna have to save this. I wonder if I could save it. I wonder if I could save an image of this collage. I wonder if I could save an image of this collage, because I want to remember it for later. Okay. Alright, bass. Alright, this is the bass. Let's do... Who's the purest? So it just gotta be... I guess... I guess because there was so much out of it. If you grew up, you know, if you grew up like I did, PS1, PS2 era, yeah, because there was so much coming from it. That's like, yeah, that's like kind of like that's myself too. So like, in a way, I've really gotten into getting back into listening to OSTs again. Like I said, there was a mod that does, if it gets too, yeah, that's why I said that's why it's like, jungle to me is pure. So jungle to me is pure. Jungle to me is like, 90s jungle to me sounds the most futuristic. It really does, to me. Electronic music again. One. This is and keep in mind, I'm a house guy, so house will always be my home. House will always be my home. Drum and bass has now just become my second home. House will always be my home, so I will always be a house head. So that's never gonna change. But I've always kept telling myself, I was like, if MR had a Midnight Rush had a soundtrack, it would be just a blend of, it would just be like this blend of deep house, garage specific, 90s garage, specifically UK garage, acid jazz fusion with that little sprinkle of jungle. Basically very Ridge Racer Type 4 sounding. R4. Jazz. With Peak Gaming, it's Because I notice it's very. I notice that now I notice that now each of my shows now has a different musical style to it now. I've noticed that it gives it my it gives each show now has a different identity. So with for example, Makini in the morning is general house. It's just general house, general deep lo-fi house, but it's very upbeat. But it's very upbeat. Lo-fi house. It's stuff that kind of gets you up and out of bed in the morning. Makini Live is much more into the more sexier deep house and garage. However, Peak Gaming is it really is drum and bass, but it is Y2K inspired. Very futuristic sounding Y2K influenced tracks. Very atmospheric. I want to say atmospheric, ethereal sounding jungle. It's kind of like that's kind of like the crux of Peak Gaming, basically. Atmospheric. Yeah, I know we all be so particular too. It's such a game like that process. I was like, think about it. It's like Midnight Rush would be R4 mixed with R Racing Evolution. R4 and R Racing Evolution's blend of house music fused with 90s to early 2000s 90s jungle, UK garage, 90s garage is when house music as well. Plus, add in jazz, add in some jazz fusion, add in some acid jazz too, and possibly, it would be so commemorated. It's like, what would sound very futuristic to the setting? What would sound fake to the setting? But I would also take cues from early 2000s PS2 games where, like Tekken 4, where they'll use digitized sound effects to make it feel more futuristic, though. Digitized bleeps and such like that, too. I'm very picky. I am very picky to say the least. It's so specific with me. When it comes to like drum and bass, it is so specific. It's a specific sound that I really like. Authentic Sky, yes. He's retrowave. I can't. Elizabeth. I know you guys are gonna hate me. It's probably showing my bias here. I just can't get into 80s synthwave. I just can't. Like, even with Cyberpunk, I was like, yeah, I just can't get into the 80s synthwave feel. It just does not work. It just doesn't feel right to me. It just doesn't feel right to me. It's very selective in that. Most 80s sounding stuff is usually off the table for me. I just can't. I just can't. And I think it's just because I'm a 90s baby at heart, so I'm a 90s baby, so that's that's probably the reason why. It's just I would probably make some exceptions to anything that is in the late 80s, very late 80s, like 88, 89. I'll give an exception, but it's just sorry. It's very late 80s.
It's fine. It's too fine. It's like everyone's to group. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Cyberpunk is not simple. I understand that, but a lot of times when I hear cyberpunk stuff for like cyberpunk, it's usually like 80s like synth shit like that. I'm like, that's just not for me, man. Man, like he's like, I want bass. I need some jungle. We're going up use tricks. But with but no, Peak Gaming is very much I would say majority of Peak Gaming soundtrack is like drum and bass, just it's very atmospheric, futuristic sounding, very ethereal sounding too. Yeah, it was probably Prodigy. It was definitely Prodigy. You know, I can't play this, but you can't tell me this. I can't play this on stream. I can only play this for I can only play a few seconds of this before it gets claimed. But I would argue that probably I don't know if you guys like Lone. I don't know if you guys like Lone stuff. Lone is like really amazing work. Lone does truly incredible stuff. But freaking Triple Helix, like I can only play a few seconds of this before it gets claimed. But tell me, look me straight in the eye and tell me that Triple Helix does not sound like something straight out of something like F-Zero or Wipeout or Ridge Racer. I'll play just a little bit of it. It also sounds something like straight out of Third Strike. I love that shit. Just look at that, that shit sounds like straight out of it sounds like some straight out of Wipeout. Like, fuck. Like, it's a perfect sophistication why, like, it's like the perfect, it's just like the perfect description of why when you listen to like drum and bass, when you listen to a lot of drum and bass, that the genre that fits drum and bass so well is racing games. Drum and bass. Right, there's also on Triple X. I can't play anymore because it'll get claimed. I can't play anymore because it's gonna get claimed. So, yeah. This shit. Lone Stuff is amazing. Like Lone Stuff, I gotta listen to their album. Like their entire album at some point. So, okay, we're gonna stop here, guys. We are going to stop here because I gotta get ready for work. But Dia de Muertos 2B is a go. It is. We are underway. So I'm gonna try to get most of the line art done today. That's gonna be like my focus. So, but tomorrow we'll be back for Peak Gaming News Roundup. I know we're gonna be covering We're gonna cover Outer Worlds 2 basically dropping off like I expected it to. I'm going to cover Outer Worlds 2. I am also going to we might just cover that whole GameStop situation with the White House, posting those Halo, those Orange Man as Master Chief memes with freaking JD Vance's Cortana. I kind of bursted out laughing about that. We're gonna talk about that, and I might talk about Angry Joe's like meltdown too. I think we should talk about Angry Joe's meltdown because it's just I'm just saying, regardless of how you feel about what he was saying, such like that, politics aside, I'm just saying, Angry Joe's tweet yesterday to me is one of those. You may want to take a moment and think about what you just typed before you hit post, because he is getting ripped to shreds right now. He is getting torn apart. He is getting freaking torn apart on Twitter. Like, it's just one of those, maybe think before you tweet. Just think. Regardless of, like, politics aside, it's just one of those, maybe you think he got a lot of likes, but it was just the White House posting those memes of Halo, and then, like, you know, GameStop, like, supporting it too. So it was just like, oh boy. Because he got ripped to shreds in the comments and the quote tweets, and it's just everybody's clowning on him too. I was like, you're posting memes. Oh man. And we might go over. There was some news about Ghost of Yote again. I don't know. I know. Ghost of Yote again. Listen. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. So, anyway, I gotta get out of here and get ready for it, guys. Smack that like button, make it jiggle. Smack the subscribe button, make it jiggle. Let's get to 25 likes before the end. Let's get to 25 likes today. You guys have been amazing. Mass thank you to everybody in the Q Sexy and Fun Nation. All that good stuff. Join the channel before the end of this month to get the rewards. It's going to be a huge batch. This is going to be the final drawing that I'm going to add into everybody's art batch for this term. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably have some multiple variations on this one as well. Follow me on Etsy. Check out my Etsy shop. Follow me on Newgrounds. Links in the description. All that good stuff. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And I thank you for watching. I'm Makini 90 Arts German Illustrator. Thank you for tuning in to this special Tuesday edition of Makini in the Morning. Until then, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun, take care, much love. Never apologize for wanting to attract a woman to you in your media, especially videos. Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter, guys. Follow me on Twitter. I'm getting really close to like 1,000 followers on Twitter. And, like, my Morgan posts are blowing up. So, yeah, follow me on Twitter, too. If you haven't. And check out the community tab. But, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun, take care. Much love, never apologize for wanting to attract a woman to your me, especially in video games. Say no to censorship. Pick up the bloody mic. Be kind and excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And above all else, never stop drawing. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, guys. I will make some posts later on the community tab. Stay tuned for that. Until then, I love y'all. Peace!
Cute, sexy, and fun. Definitely the best way to describe our channel members, too. We'd like to thank everyone in the CSF Nation for your incredible support. Join the channel for as low as $1 a month to get access to exclusive art drops that Makini drops every 2 months for his channel members. And all your support goes to helping out the channel and helping Makini put out the best content he can for you all to view and you all to enjoy. He appreciates all of your support, and we also appreciate your support as well. CSF Nation for life. Mwah! Gracias. Thank you for tuning in to Makini in the Morning and getting your morning started up on the right foot with us. If you enjoy this program, please smack that like button and make it jiggle. Share the show out to everyone you know. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone. Become a channel member for as low as $1 a month if you want to support Makini further, and if you want to help Makini reach his 4K subscriber goal, hit that subscribe button. You'll definitely will not regret it. I am Marisa Latelli, producer and weather girl for this very program, and we all want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. We will see you all next time here on Makini in the Morning. Mwah! Makini in the Morning is filmed before a live studio audience at Makini Studios in Arcadia Village's South Tower, right in the heart of the city. Would you like free tickets to the next Makini in the Morning live show? Goshi do. All you have to do is visit youtube.com/Makini90 or call 765-9077 toll free. We want to pass up on free tickets. For written transcripts, please send $5 to Lucky Negro Transcripts at P.O. Box 425, Palmetto Valley, CSF Nation. Makini in the Morning is produced by Silver Nine Productions with Makini Draws Productions in association with Enlisla Lockhart Television and Makira Banks Entertainment, and is distributed by CSF Nation Domestic Television Distribution.